I am starting this so late, not only in the month, but also in time, because it's 8:37, so Lord only knows what's gonna be said. Hello, welcome to another episode of Books and Knits on the Cozy Avenger YouTube channel. I am Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, reader, and crocheter, kind of seamstress, and I'm coming to you today from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and our 3 boys, Aiden, who is 7, Ethan, who is 5, and our bonus son Terry, who is 14. If you are new here, welcome. I do all kind of things on this channel. We do reading vlogs, making vlogs, and I also have a podcast. And if you're a returning viewer, hey girl, I feel my eyes already look like low, like I'm sleepy, and we're just gonna have to go with it. So this is another episode, again, like I said, of Books and Knits. This is really where I keep track of all the twisted tales that I read. So from this one to this one to this one is a lot of them. And more are coming out, and there is more to read. So this episode, we will be reading A Whole New World by Liz Braswell, which just so happens to be the first ever book that was written for the Twisted Tales series. This one is What If Aladdin Had Never Found the Lamp? And I'm gonna read the little blurb for you, do my best anyway. Aladdin is a street rat. Like most, he's just trying to survive another day in impoverished Agrabah. Because I think that means he's in poverty. Jasmine is a princess, one who is about to enter an arranged marriage. All she wants is to escape her fate, to see what lies beyond the palace walls. But something changes when the Sultan's trusted advisor, Jafar, suddenly rises to power. With the help of an ancient lamp, Jafar attempts to break the laws of magic and gain control over love and death. Soon, Aladdin and the disposed Princess Jasmine must unite the people of Agrabah in rebellion to stop the power-mad ruler threatening to tear the kingdom apart. This isn't the story you already know. This is a story about power, about revolutionaries, about love, and about one moment changing everything. So that's what this is about. And I'm going to go ahead and tell on myself. I have been reading it. I started maybe about a week or 2 ago, and I am reading it on my Kindle. I am only 16 pages in, so not really too far, and Caleisha's already finished it. And just like she told me already, and I'm going to tell you already, the beginning is pretty much the movie. But I wanted to watch the movie anyway because the beginning is feeling like a warm hug. It's feeling like something I am familiar with. I love Aladdin. Robin Williams was a fantastic genie. And then they did the live rendition, and then Will Smith was the genie. Oh, ate the house down boots. Girl. So tonight, I think I just want to watch the animated one with Robin Williams and try not to bawl my eyes out, because when anything has Robin Williams in it, I do get a little misty. So yeah, literally it is April 27th, and I need to be done by May 1st because we have a book club. So that is what it is. But we don't have school tomorrow, and I figured I'll get some good reading time in then. Usually Books and Knits means that we're making something. So Aladdin doesn't really spark any like outfit creativity or anything like that, but it is providing me comfort in these times where I'm feeling like nothing is going my way, as far as like my crafting and my reading. Like, it's been a rough reading quarter, to say the least. I think I've only finished like 8 books, which at least if I was doing at least 4 books a month, I'd be at like 12. But it's been really hard to like find that time to read. So I'm really hoping that these next couple of days will like brighten my spirits. So there's that. So with that being said, that Aladdin is comforting and a warm hug and everything like that, I decided to just keep it simple, and I'm just gonna knit just a cozy sweater. So the sweater I'm gonna make is called the Front Porch Pullover by Andrea Gauguin Guggen Gauguin. Never know how to pronounce her name, but I have test knit for her several times. I love her patterns. This pattern just so happens to be top down, which I absolutely love, which means it's gonna fit beautifully. The yarn that I am using is going to be Lion Brand Mandala in the colorway Chi or Chai. It's just CHI, so either Chi or Chai. I feel like Chai has the AI, so I'm gonna say Chi. But here's what it looks like. Isn't that a beautiful cake? And I'll probably put a picture on the screen of what the pattern looks like. It's really just a cozy, like, just pullover sweater. I made one for Christmas a couple years ago. So going back to this pattern, it's gonna be great. I think it's for DK weight, but we'll see, because I just need a gauge of 21 stitches for 28 rows, and then it's saying I'll get, with a US 7, I'll get 20 stitches with 27 rows. So in my mind, that just means I need to go down a needle size, which I figured. So I should be able to use a US 6 or a 4mm needle just fine. And my gauge is pretty much spot on when it comes to like just following what the band says. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is get a snack and maybe a glass of wine, and we're going to watch Aladdin, and then maybe tomorrow the boys will be in a fun mood, and maybe we can watch the Aladdin live rendition after I've read a little bit that morning. We do not have school tomorrow for God knows why. But I hope those teachers get the break that they deserve. And yeah, so let's get into casting on. Okay, y'all, these next couple of clips may be a little ghetto, because I don't have a ceiling fan. So I don't have a light in here, but I have a lamp in here, and of course the TV. But my bonus son, he may not talk to adults, but man, him and his friends just go at it, and they're so loud and expressive, and I just can't take that. So I had to retire into my room, and that's not bad. I had to retire to my room so we will watch the movie here and cast on here. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, right here seems to be a good angle. So we just got through with the second song that starts the thing where he's like stealing. And it's like one jump and then my favorite part of that song is I steal only what I can afford, and that's everything. That killed me. That kills me every time. But then, you know, when the kids run out in front of the suitor and he's gonna like hit them, and Aladdin's like, hey bro, like chill out, like what are we doing? I just y'all, Aladdin could get it. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Aladdin could get it, period. But yeah, he's the little suitor man just told him like, oh, you're a street rat, you'll die a street rat. I was like, ugh, I hate uppity people. I hate that. Also to update you, I'm using my Addy clicks for the first time in a while, and they actually clicked today, so I feel like that means that this project has good juju on it, and it was good. I just needed to start something new just to make me feel good, so I think this is coming along well. So let's keep going. Hi, it's me again. So now we're at the whole new world, the, you know, iconic song, the only rendition of A Whole New World that I listened to, that I either showed my sister or my sister found it, and I was like, yeah girl, that's what it is. I'm going to tell you. The only one we listen to is the one sung by Peabo Bryson and Regina Belle. That is, you just have to look that up. A very fantastic rendition of A Whole New World. The only one that I listen to. I'm gonna let this carry on while I count and stuff, but yeah girl. A Whole New World, done by Peabo Bryson and Regina Belle. I put you on, you're welcome. Okay, everyone can just calm down. Alright, so I finished the movie, of course. Wonderful movie. There are actually 2 more movies after Aladdin. There's Aladdin Return to Jafar and Aladdin and the King of Thieves. Because it is 10:38 at night, I'm going to go ahead and just call it a night and then check back in with you in the morning. I did get my short rows done. Oh, that's really, oh, I'm gonna love this. Oh, this is really pretty. I got my short rows done. So what I'm ready for now is to just work evenly until whatever the pattern says, and then I think I'm gonna pick up the stitches or something. I wonder if I was supposed to put markers somewhere, because that probably would have helped. It doesn't say though. Oh, okay, I count later. I feel like I could probably count right now. So I'll probably mark where my shoulders are supposed to go now. So that way, once it's time to start shoulders, I can just pick up where I need to. So, yeah. So I'm gonna call it a night right now, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's the next day. I told you I'd see you the next day. I'm actually going to be responsible. The bathroom has crazy lighting. Let's have a seat. There we go. That's better. Bathroom has crazy lighting. Anyway, I'm actually going to be responsible, and I'm going to do some cleaning first before we sit down and knit and read. But I do have A Whole New World checked out on audio from my library, because your girl got her library card because my mommy told me to. Not just because, you know, the internet told me to. My mom's been telling me to get a library card for the longest time. So I finally did it. I renewed it, and I have A Whole New World on audio. I'm gonna listen to that while I clean, but I did finish the short roast last night. I know I'm gonna live in this. Focus, friend. I want to show the people the real. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's gonna like stripe and do its own thing. That's the thing I love about like just stockinette patterns, is that they do what they want to do. So there we go. I was gonna make that focus free, but look, it's like a marled situation. I'm not holding anything double. This is the yarn by itself. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna clean up a little bit this morning, and then me and the boys will probably either go to the park or for a walk or something like that, and then hang out. Allegedly they have baseball practice today. We will see, but I'm gonna do that, and then once I'm done cleaning up, I'm gonna be ready to go. I'm excited to knit and read. So y'all, the tail has twisted. Oh my god. I try to make these as spoiler free as possible, but I'm actually kind of shook. I told Caleisha, like, my heart's beating kind of fast. Like, what? I can't even think of what could happen from here. Okay, Liz. You did your big one. I'm at a 3 right now. Yeah. Man. I'm shook. Let's carry on. Alright guys, I just finished A Whole New World, like literally like right now, and I gave it, don't know what ghost is back there, but yeah. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5. Overall, I thought it was cute. If we're going in order, this was the first ever Twisted Tale that was written. So, I think for the first of its kind in 2015, yeah, it was cute. So, I'm not going to put the list in yet because this is going to be a 2-for-1 special. So the book that the book club chose for the month of May, because we're now in May, is Mirror Mirror by Jen. I think her name is Calonita. So we will be reading that, and Mirror Mirror is a retelling of Snow White. What if the evil witch poisoned the prince? I think I'm right. So what I'm going to do is watch the movie, because there's stuff going on right now, so I'm still awake. So I was like, I'll just watch the movie, go ahead and get that out the way, and then we can start reading tomorrow, because I'm not busy. I'm not booked. I'm not busy. So yeah. So we're already starting off Snow White on the wrong foot. I'm just gonna read this. This is literally like the cover. Like, I haven't even started the movie. This says, once upon a time there lived a lovely little princess named Snow White. Her vain and wicked stepmother, the queen, feared that someday Snow White's beauty would surpass her own. So she dressed the little princess in rags and forced her to work as a scully maid. In my own house, see, so Caleisha had already sent me like this, the whoop. So I thought, you know, after she sent it to me, I would be more prepared. But now actually watching, reading, I'm pissed. I'm royally pissed. Okay. Is there more? I hope not. Girl, there's more on the page. Each day, the vain queen consulted her magic mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all? And as soon as the mirror answered, you are the fairest one of all, Snow White was safe from the queen's cruel jealousy. So the mirror can lie one time, but can't lie the other time? I'm gonna have to talk to Caleisha about that. Okay, I'm gonna continue. Okay, I'm back with more thoughts. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know about like the controversy going on with like the Snow White, the live action, how the girl that plays Snow White basically dogged the original movie and like misconstrued it. So she was like trying to paint the prince to be like some stalker. And I was like, yeah, you don't need anybody to da-da-da-da-da. Literally, in these Disney movies, these girls want to be loved. And I hate that wanting to be loved is not fun anymore. And I don't like that. But on top of that, he wasn't stalking her. He didn't just randomly go through the woods like, who can I find? Da-da-da. She was singing in the courtyard. He was passing by the castle and he heard her singing. And he stopped and introduced himself. And then also sung a song. Because basically love at first sight. Dare I say yearning. Dare I say courtship. So there's that. And then it's also the fact that like the evil queen with her powers, why couldn't she have just made herself more beautiful? What was the standard? She was literally magical. She could have made herself more pretty if that's just what it was going for. Because obviously they don't care about the beauty within. Like, they're just saying, oh, she's pretty on the outside. Obviously, Snow White's winning because she's pretty on the inside and the outside. But, whatever. Anyway, I'm here to defend the prince. He wasn't a stalker. He literally was passing by and heard her in the courtyard. Which I'm really intrigued to see what the twisted tale is going to be. Because now that I see that the interaction between Snow White was seen by the prince, I want to know how the queen is going to intervene and like figure out how to poison him. That's going to be interesting.
What?
Because the twisted tale is, what if the queen poisoned the prince? Okay, so I just finished the movie. I don't know. The movie made me fall in love with Snow White. I actually thoroughly enjoyed her. But I also have a theory, right? So we see the prince. He's such a stalker. We see the prince come at the end, kiss her awake, take her away. What if, follow me, what if they both did? What if this is a metaphor for like going to your final resting place? Because when he takes her away, she's able to say her final goodbyes, but his castle is in the sky. His castle's not just down the street on a mountain, you know, his castle is in the sky. What if she was just saying her final goodbyes and then the prince was guiding her to her final resting place because she's not coming back? What if it's that? So, if you think about it like that, then y'all need to leave the prince alone. Y'all need to leave the prince alone and let him do his thing. So now,
Zip me up.
yeah, hold on. Oh, well, hold. I'm gonna, so now that I've watched the movie, I'm going to get started on the thing. I'm gonna get started on my colorwork vest that I'm making and start the book after I make dinner. And the groceries should be here soon, so. Whoop. Guys, it has been a couple of days since I started what's it called? Mirror, Mirror. Oh my god. It's not a forgettable book, so I don't even know why I forgot the thing. It's been a while since I have spoken with you about the updates on the book. If I'm honest, I can't put it down. So I've just been reading. I'm sorry, Buki, you had something on your face there. Is that better? Okay. Yeah, I just can't put it down. So I've literally just been reading. And Caleisha, the Quirky Monday Craftcast, she helped me with a way to listen to it. So once I got the audiobook, I've been zoom. I am 60% in. My thoughts on this book. Wow. Calonita, the writing in this book, the way she has taken this story and gave it so much substance. This book is what I wished that live action was. Have I seen it? No. Am I gonna see it? No. Is the lady that played in that movie completely wrong about what it was about? Yes. Did Jen Calonita literally write the best twisted tale of this movie for which they should make a live action? Absolutely. Absolutely. Man, the highs and lows, getting the background on the evil queen, so eye-opening. But even on those moments that you want to feel bad for her, she is so vile and freaking disgusting that you just can't. Caleisha's already finished the book and she's like, I would love to see the evil queen in the streets. And at first I was like, oh, Caleisha. But then once I got to certain parts, I was like, we'll meet her in the streets together and I'll hold her for you. Because where does she get off? Period. You know, we've had this moment of falling in love with the villains. This one, no ma'am, no girl. At this moment, I am not a girl's girl. And I would like her to burn in the deepest part of hell. Because she's just a horrible person. While I would have loved to be working on my Aladdin sweater while I've been reading this, I am in the middle of finishing up my concert outfit for one of the concerts I'm going to in June. So I've been working on the Sporty Knit Skirt by Florence Handmade. I just know her handle. I don't know her name. Maybe I'll put it on the screen here. So I've been working on that while I've been listening to the book. Between tonight and tomorrow, I want to finish this so I can put all my love and attention into my color work chart that I made. It's this right here, if you can see it in the corner. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. The book is amazing. And like I was telling Caleisha, 60% in, about 30 or 40% in, I was already like, this is definitely giving like our top contender vibes. And Jen Calonita already has a place with a 5-star on our roster anyway. So I didn't expect anything less. And now that I'm reading it, I read some reviews on Goodreads, and the reviews on Goodreads were so like, oh, this is so boring. Oh, this is not a twist. This is this, this is that. I'm like, girl, in this instance, read the book for yourself. In this instance, Goodreads was wrong, and Goodreads can also go to hell with the Eva Queen, because yeah, I don't know what book y'all were reading. There's no way we were reading the same book. Were you reading Mirror Mirror by Jen Calonita? Because it couldn't have been. You couldn't have been. So, I'm going to carry on with the book. I think I'm going to start trying to wake up at 5 a.m. again to get my hour reading in. I was doing it, I think, before the kids went to school, and it was really working, and it was really like soothing to start my day with some me time. And since I have 3 kids now and they're all in school, that was very different. But it is the weekend right now, and we only have a few more days of school until school is officially over. So I think this week I can start trying to implement that. And maybe we'll finish the book tomorrow. I would love to. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna get going on the book. I also made a cream cheese pie. So excited to eat that. While I work on, I would love to finish the book and the skirt tomorrow. That would be so heavenly, so precious. So yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I think that's what I want to do. So yeah, I'll try to get more clips of me actually reading, and we will carry on. Ladies and gentlemen, and just like that, we have finished not only Mirror Mirror, but we have officially finished a book club book before the month is over. Can I get an amen up in here? Period. So, what can I say about this book? First off, I gave it 5 stars. The ghost, y'all, I was just watching a clip back, and the ghost was in that clip too. Who are you? Speaking of ghosts, who are you? Maya, look at this. I'm like, I don't know who it is, but oh my god. Right. I'm Akira. I'm very nice. I knit. I read. Like, you know, let's just, I hope you're friendly. That's all I can say. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Okay. I gave the book 5 stars, and I'll tell you why. It landed at a 4.5 for me. I'm gonna say that because Snow White, I don't know her. Like, I've just gotten acquainted with her for this video. So first meeting her, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can get with it. But I rounded it up to a 5 because at this point I was just like, what else would I want in it? You know, I feel like Miss Jen did a wonderful job, not only with the writing, but also with the twists. She did an amazing job with the characters, both old and new. She did an amazing job filling in gaps. If you go over to our Fable, there is a thread that I ask, what makes a good twisted tale? And one of the girlies said, you know, filling in the gaps of things that we've had questions about. And Snow White's mom, or parents in general, Disney parents in general are always people I have questions about, because either one or both are dead. So you don't even know where these people come from. So very, very good at filling in that information. And I absolutely loved it. So I guess let me go grab the other books and try to hold them for you to see what order I think these will go in. Oh god. Oh, okay. I can't hold all these. I can't hold them all. But we have things to celebrate both my sister and beautiful YouTube friends. I know this looks like a lot of books, right? We have read 10 books out of this 19 book series, y'all. Let's go! 10 books. And instead of putting the list on the screen and giving myself more work, I, for you, am going to show you each book and show you my ladder of what I think is the best and the worst. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. Coming down very low. I'm sorry. This was not good. It wasn't that it wasn't good. It was the fact that it was kind of boring. So this is the bottom. So this is number 10. As old as time. 10 as old as time. 9 would have to be A Whole New World. 9 is A Whole New World. 8. It gets so much better from here, so it's like I can't give. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. Okay. 8. We'll do on birthday. Maybe on the screen I'll show you what I rate them. Yeah, let's do that. Because I feel bad for like this. I'm such a puss pop. I'll put my ratings on the screen. But 8 is on birthday. But I loved this. So it's a good thing. Okay, 7. I'll put that. I'll give that to So This Is Love. I'll give 7 to So This Is Love because I feel like the villain wasn't villaining in here, and we could have done better. 6. Oh my god. Okay, 6. Okay, is Fate Be Changed? Only because I don't care for the movie. The movie's not one of my favorites. I mean, it's growing on me because now I'm a mom, and you know, those feelings are, you know, interesting, but that movie's not my favorite. All right, 6. Number 5. I have to give Mirror Mirror number 5. I'm sorry, I have to give it number 5 because the top picks, but see, top 5, and top 5, but there's heavy hitters over here. That's all I can tell you is heavy hitters. Number 4. Number 4 has to go to Reflections. The only reason Reflections is number 4 is because, like I said, these are heavy hitters in my corner, baby. This was absolutely fantastic. This was so freaking good that, like, number 4 should not feel like a dig because, wow. And I think this came out more so when the first ones were coming out. So Elizabeth Lim already knew she was a heavy hitter. So, okay. Okay. Number 3. Okay, yeah. All right, number 3 is gonna go to Sally's Lament. What an amazing book! What an amazing book! And yeah, she's in her rightful place. Okay, so here's where I'm having the identity crisis, right? Me and Caleisha go back and forth on this all the time about these 2 books specifically, about who should be, even though we've both been like, they're both number 1. There has to be a number 2 because that's not chronological. And I fear that she is correct in what is number 2 and what is number 1. And my heart hurts about that. But I have to give credit where credit is due. I can't be a hating hoe and not do it. So number 2 is As Old as Time. This is my baby. This was the first one I ever read. This is the one that made me cry, made me smile, made me laugh. Me and her go together real bad. I can't even tell you why she's number 2 because, like I said, both of these books are number 1 on our list. I would recommend this book to any Princess and the Frog lover. When I tell you, you are going to go through the motions. Maya, you need to read this book. Yeah. So, that's number 2. I can't believe I said that. But number 1, a story I can never get out of my head. Go the Distance. Go the Distance is such a banger, dog. Such a banger. Like, it is beyond crazy. It's beyond crazy, and I can't even... There's no words. I can't tell you what happens because I'll literally give it all away. You have to read. You have to read Go the Distance. If there are any that I could recommend, it would definitely be my top 5. So, for sure, don't go to Goodreads. Don't let Goodreads tell you. Hell, don't even let my reviews, deter you. But, for me, it's my opinion. In my opinion, these are the top 5 that I have read so far. So, it's Go the Distance, Almost There, Sally's Lament, Reflection, and Mirror Mirror. I am so proud of me. To say that I've read 10 books in a series, that's the longest I've read a series of books, because the longest series I've listened to is 7 books. So now I have surpassed that milestone with my love for Disney, and that's like warming my little childhood heart. I think that's really awesome. But yeah, so this is the end of the video. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up. There you go. Subscribe and turn on your post notifications. And I will see you the next time we have a twisted tale to read. And I hope you have the most amazing day living the craftiest and coziest life possible. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.